Okay, so we fish for a lot of fish with teeth. There's a couple different types of wire that you can use. Just solid wire is my favorite. There's titanium wire, which I don't really like that much. And then there's the braided coated wire, which has its applications, but a lot of fish will go right through it. So this is just your basic solid wire. And there's one very, very simple way to connect it to the hook that most of the guides in the Florida Keys are using. It's a simple Haywire Twist. You're just going to bend that over, and you're just going to make a pinch where you want the knot to be. And the trick here is that you're going to start the knot. If you want a small loop, you pinch it right down, but you're going to start the knot to where it's very wide, okay? And you're just going to turn these wires together so that they're actually turning together rather than one turning around the other. That's the only real trick to this knot. Okay, turn these wires together so that they are turning as so, rather than these are turning it in unison, and they're weaved together rather than one just turning around the other. When one turns around the other, it will result in a failure. Okay, so we're just going to turn this a couple more times. You don't need a lot, just one. And then at this point, I'm going to take this at 90 degrees to the rest of the turns, and I'm just going to turn this so that the barrels are going around only the wire, only the standing line, and this is not really doing anything for the strength of the knot. It's just keeping it all together. Okay, so about 3 or 4 good turns there. Okay, and that is your Haywire Twist. Okay, you can adjust the loop size, you can adjust how many twists you have there, but that will hold up against a big fish, and the wire will keep the teeth from going through. So you can use, there's all different sizes of wire, and this Haywire Twist works on all of them. Now the one thing you want to do here, big trick, is that we want to make sure that you get this broken off. Okay, so you could take your pliers and cut it, but what will happen is you'll leave a very, very, very sharp piece right here. It's not as important on the hook as it is when you tie a Haywire Twist on the other end. You're reaching down for your fish, and one of these little knots, this little sharp, little razor sharp tag end is sticking off. It will actually cut your hand very, very badly. You're only going to leave that tag end a couple of times. So the trick that everybody uses is you just take this and you turn it just like a handle, and you'll break this right off. Okay. Now when I broke that, it's smooth. There's nothing sharp about that. It'll go right through my hand without breaking it or without cutting it. Okay? Haywire Twist.